Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode here with the Civic Si. Today we're doing a little work inside the car. As you can see, we've already got it going a little bit, but we're removing the radio, mainly because, well, I just don't want it anymore. So we've already got a lot of the wiring removed. Still have to pull off this top panel here, so we can pull off the GPS wire that I've got sitting up on the dash there. But once we're done with that, we're going to fill this spot with a piece of carbon fiber. So we're going to take this piece out. I got a sheet of carbon fiber sitting over there by the toolbox. We're going to take this piece, trace it onto the carbon fiber, and then put a carbon fiber panel right in here. It's kind of dark in here, so let's see if we can see any better. A little better lighting. There we go. I'm going to take that carbon fiber panel and we're going to have to bond it to this lip all around the edge. So we're going to have a nice flat carbon fiber panel in here that eventually, when we do the new motor, will be used for our gauges. So I think it'll look pretty good. It'll be definitely something different. We've got a piece of carbon fiber here. I've actually had this for a very long time. You can see it's been cut before, not very well. But I got this from APR when I got some mirrors for a different car. Starting to crack on this side here, so we still could still use that side, but we're not going to. I'm gonna cut it out of the corner here, like so. I'm just gonna kind of hopefully hold it in place properly. There we go. Score it with the razor blade here. And do the same on this edge. Now I've got a rough template of what we need to cut. We can go a little bit outside of that as well, just to make sure we have enough, but that'll be a start. Looking at the lines here, it looks nice and square, so we're going to cut that up now. So we got the piece cut out. As you can see, the edges aren't very straight on that side. This one's pretty good. Could use a little cleaning up back here, but this one needs a lot of work. As you can see, let's see if we can. So yeah, the edges, the corners, going to need to be rounded a little bit up here. Well, on all four edges, but height-wise, it seems, I mean, almost perfect. You can see there's not much play up and down there. So we're gonna have to round the corners so it can actually fit in there on that side. Then we can start kind of shaping this side to finish it off. So we're going to start working on that now. Just that little bit of shaving down on the corners there. And you can see, let's get a better angle here. There we go. It fits almost perfectly right there. So this side, I think we're good on for now. Big problem we're gonna have is this corner right here, but that's nothing that a bit of sanding can't take care of. So we're gonna start working on these corners and straightening up this edge. We're gonna use that headlight sanding kit that I got last week to buff this up and re-clear it. I don't know if you can really tell. Let me kind of clear it off real quick. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see in the light, but there are quite a few little scratches on it just from sitting around in my garage for honestly a couple years. So I mean, yeah, it's kind of, there you go. I get the right angle on it. And you can see some of those scratches there. Not as many on this side, so we're probably going to do this side, but got it down. It fits really well. There are a couple spots where honestly, so like these two corners, let's see if I can get a really good angle on them. See, nice and tight, nice and tight. This one I kind of overdid a little bit. You can see there's a bit of a gap. And then on this corner down here, I actually cut it just too short to begin with, so I got a little bit of a gap there, but honestly that is nothing that is going to be an issue. So I think now we're going to sand it down with that 1000, 2000, 3000 grit just to clean up some of these scratches hopefully, and then after we're done with that we'll re-clear it and figure out a way to mount this in here. Now you can see it's not shiny anymore. So if you look at that side, still nice and shiny. That side's nice and dull. So now we're going to clear coat it, and there's still a few imperfections like that I couldn't really get rid of. It's kind of deep in there, but not a big deal. Again, this is something I made, so if it's a little imperfect, it's a little imperfect. It's not a big deal. I don't really care that much. It'll function what I need it to function for. So we're gonna go clear it now. GoPro stop. Okay, well, this is the end of that project for now. I think while I have it out though, I may throw a little bead of silicone around this edge so that the carbon fiber plate has something to sit against instead of just rattling against it until I figure out a mounting solution for the carbon fiber plate. So I actually have this 3M tape here. I think I'm going to use this to mount this into here along this edge. One, because it's reusable. I can pop it out if I need to and just replace it. And two, it's well, it's not permanent. So until I have gauges in here, I'm not too worried about having it permanently mounted. So we're going to use this for now. All right, so it's not the prettiest, but it will hold it in position for now, as long as it sticks to the carbon fiber just fine. Probably should have scuffed it up with some sandpaper or something first, but ow, that stabbed me right under the fingernail. Ooh, barely contacts it, but it's in there pretty solid, so that'll work for now. Well, wish I had enough carbon fiber to remake this just because of this corner. I mean, if you can see it in the right light, you can see it kind of just comes in a little bit too much there. But other than that, I mean, that's a very nice fit. But I'm going to throw this back in the car now, since, well, I can't do the lights. Well, time to reassemble. Yeah. One, two, and come on, you can reach. 3 plugs. All right, and then just pop her back in like so. And then you can take gauge cluster cover, pop it back in. Your screwdriver, or in my case, this. Pop that back in, and then you can grab your lower panel. And you just pop that back in. And that's how easy it is to pull apart this dash. So